Okay, it seems that Reggie Suge Knight is upset with you for saying that he used Big Jake as a shield. Did you see where he was upset about this, and do you have any comments or response?
Yeah. I've been saying this for the last 5 or 6 years. That Suge is getting all this information from people, uh, you know, and when you have a conversation with people, it never comes back exactly unless it's recorded how you say stuff. And so I insinuated, some would say if you half listen to it, but listen to it now. This is what I said. Well, she was catching a lot of heat back in the hood. No, y'all don't know about all of that. No politics and stuff. But those West Side dudes and those Campanellas really heard the story from people that they know. How Suge took Big Jake and threw him in front of him when they were trying to shoot and used him as a body shield. So what I said is people from Big Jake's neighborhood or the West Side, Suge was catching a lot of heat because it was rumored or believed. I have never said the clown, that clown shot, that clown, boy, that clown, he think he could. See, things that rattle you motherfuckers on YouTube, it don't shake me. It don't make me move. He thinking he threatened to put out my home address and other people. See, that shit don't bother me because I wish one of you punk motherfuckers would come to my house or come to my mom and daddy house. That'll give me a reason to hunt your ass down, right? So he up there calling people like D-Dog and all of them. Hey, this is Reggie address, which is so, I ain't lived in a house that he claiming it over since at least 2018, 2019. But, so that to show you how much of a clown he is. But people like that is the ones that's reporting stuff back to him, and they don't tell Suge the things that I exactly say. Now, I know Suge ain't that sharp, so he's not going to comprehend it anyway, because he always half listens anyway. But if y'all really listen to what Reggie say, Reggie don't really shit on nobody unless you shit on him. Or Reggie just say things. He'd never say he was somewhere where he wasn't. Or what that. He'd say the rumors, what I heard, what I believe, what was being said and reported in the streets. See, when you out there in Australia or New York or other towns like that, you don't know what's been said in the streets of Compton. But when you from Compton, work Compton, deal with Compton people, you hear the rumors. And that's all I said. So y'all listen again. This is what's said. Well, she was catching a lot of heat back in the hood. No, y'all don't know about all of that. No politics and stuff. But those West Side dudes and those Campanellas really heard the story from people that they know. How Suge took Big Jake and threw him in front of him when they were trying to shoot and used him as a body shield. I heard him say about the no carry gun thing. This is what Frank was actually said, Shell. Hopefully you have someone interpret this for you.
In this particular time when I got to Vegas the night before September 6th, on September 7th, we had a meeting at this attorney's office. And at this attorney's office, his name was George Clinesis, something like that. And we were told by him, this attorney, that we couldn't carry our guns and this and that, blah, 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 to the club that night. And it was three of us, like Michael Moore was one of them, myself, and Al Gittins, who is still with Snoop to this day, said, no, we carrying our guns. We're going to, we worked it out to where we were going to carry our guns, but we were going to have to leave them in our car while we were inside the club. Okay. And that's how my gun ended up in my car and not on my person that day. And I didn't have time to get my gun because my gun was on the other side of the valet where I had parked earlier that day. And when Pac and Suge was ready to go, they were ready to go. And I couldn't get to my car. I had a SL 500 also, at that time. And I couldn't get to it, so I didn't have it. You know, and Pac, I was getting in the car with Pac and Suge. I literally had my hand on the back door, opening the back door. And Pac stopped me and turned and said, "Hey, Frank, here's the keys to Kadada's car. You go drive with the Outlaws so you could be our designated driver."
Reggie ain't never told no security. Y'all heard it. Reggie ain't never told no security not to carry no guns that was working on bodyguard detail or anywhere. It was the person you had me working with to try to get your club the license that told them that. Now, attorney shouldn't be telling no right way employees, you know, what to do and what they shouldn't do. Yeah, well, but that's who made the statement. And it wasn't the bodyguards. It was the people working inside of a nightclub, which I agree with. If I ran a nightclub right now, I don't want 30 idiots in a club with guns. Next time y'all go to a nightclub, look around. Y'all see most of those guys that's working inside clubs don't have guns on them. Well, why? Why they don't have guns? Because you get into fights. You get rack packed. Now you done did all this great job of searching at the door. One of your security guards get the gun taken from him. And now you got a nut possibly armed with a gun that can hurt a lot more people in there. I know it's too deep for a lot of y'all. I know a lot of y'all experts know better. But trust me. Trust Reggie motherfucking Wright. It's not smart to have clubs or to go to clubs with guns or anywhere where guns is inside a controlled environment. Try to go to the Staples Center, or I think it's called something else now, crypto.com or whatever, or the Realm Games or anywhere like that. I don't care if you the FBI, any off-duty police officer, FBI, DEA agent or whatever. They got a gun locker for you to put your gun in. You are not coming in that facility off-duty armed. But you never been through that, so y'all don't understand that. But that's what I believe is the problem with Suge and I. Is a lot of the things that I said until I started attacking and responding back, he been told and been misinformed. But now, Suge can go suck a dick. Fuck him. Things that he done did, and I done heard him say it recently. See you in 9 years, nigga. Hopefully, you'll be able to see me. Because as I heard, well, I ain't going to tell you what I heard. This picture right here should tell you what I heard. But I also heard you're blind in one eye already, and I lost about 30% vision in the other. Peace.